we're joined with St Anthony's manager Martin Montgomery after today's 3-2 defeat at Larkhall. Martin, what's your take on today's game?
Well, I'm obviously really disappointed about the result. I can't fault the players in terms of effort and commitment. And it's just sometimes, I've spoke already about the sort of fine margins. I think it was very, very much a game of two halves today. I thought other than Larkhall's 2 goals, it was pretty much all ants. We get the goal early on, and I feel we're in the ascendancy. And the disappointing thing's probably that we could have dealt with the 2 goals that we lost a wee bit better. First one, we probably should just clear our lines and look to go again. But to be fair to Larkhall, the boy at wide right, he picks the ball up and he punishes us with a great finish. We then sort of go to sleep, and I think what annoys me a wee bit more, we do it twice within maybe 90 seconds. We go to sleep and get caught flat-footed at a quick free kick. And we get away with it, and then, as I say to you, no sooner than 2 minutes later, they get one a wee bit higher up the park, and we don't learn our lesson, and we get caught again, and second time round we get punished for it. Then we rally, and to be fair to the boys, we get ourselves back into it, and I thought the least we deserved getting at half time was the draw. We had the win behind us. Obviously in the first half, and knew that we were going to be up against it in the second half, but I felt if anything it picked up. And when you watch the game back, you'll see what probably takes us 20 minutes just to get out of our own half. The wind's that strong, and at that point you're really struggling, and you're going to be up against it. To be fair to Larkhall, they take full advantage and they batter us for a significant period of time. But then we managed to get ourselves up on a couple of occasions and ask a couple of questions, and as the game's wearing on, if I'm totally honest, coming out here, such a tough place to go, you start to get into that last 10 minutes, and I would have been happy to probably go away with a point, but then sort of law late on in the game, and I would need to see the third goal back. It obviously came through over this side of the park. There was a lot going on at that time, but in terms of if we were at fault or no, but Larkhall keep pushing, and when you're under pressure for such sustained periods of time as that, quite often the ball finally finds its way into the back of the net, and unfortunately that's what happened. So disappointed that we've not went away with something, but as I say to you already, I can't fault the boys for their effort.
And some big live viewers might have noticed with the new addition up front, scoring the second goal, Scott Hansen.
Yeah.
Do you want to touch on that a wee bit for us, how that came about?
Well, I've obviously known Scotty personally for a long time now, and similar to Maxie, they're 2 boys that I know, away from football, and 2 guys that could probably have their pick of a number of clubs. But I've decided they wanted to come in and join the project and try and help me out. And Maxie's been in for a wee while now. Scotty's circumstances have changed, at his previous club. And while he's available, he offered to come in and help us out. And having guys like that who have been about the levels that they've been about, are just completely invaluable. Not only for what they bring to us on the park, but for the young players that we've got developing and coming through, what these younger players can learn for these guys is invaluable. So, we got the opportunity to get Scotty in, and obviously I took it with both hands. So I will just enjoy having these players about the club for as long as we can.
And away to Bellshill next week, which should be the last game in a run away games.
Aye. I know. I was thinking a wee bit about that earlier on, actually. I was thinking the day before this game that this is, we're 5 games in. We've played 2 of the title favourites away from home already. And we've actually only played 1 game at home in the first 5. And I'm thinking, right, well, we've took 6 points out of that. It's no bad. We weren't, we certainly wouldn't have been favourites coming out here today, but I did feel that, if we came out and applied the game plan properly, we could have came here and took something, and I think if maybe the weather wasn't as bad as it was. I said that to the boys. I firmly believe that was the case, and we were more than good enough to leave here with something today. You know, I know that's all ifs and buts now, but aye, as you quite rightly say, Martin, now 6 games into my tenure, we've played 1 home game. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, I think it was always going to be tough. It was never going to click overnight. You know, it was going to take time for the boys to get used to what I expect for them, and equally for me to get, you know, a feel for the boys and their strengths and their weaknesses, and, you know, the chemistries within the squad, who brings out the best in other players, and all these types of things. And the only way you can achieve that is over time. So I think we've done enough in the first six games to give ourselves a real chance to, you know, we said at the start, the number 1 goal was just to try and keep ourselves in the division, and then we hit reset and we build, and we look to really try and be much better positive going into next year. You know, we got ourselves out of the bottom 4 last week, and I think we remain there the new, and Bellshill will be a tough test again next week. I think they've had a good result today, but we'll go there with the same belief that we came here with, that we can go and take something there. And then, you know, the following week it'll be nice to actually play a wee game at McKenna Park again. So, aye, look, we're 6 in, 6 to go. Still plenty to play for. We knew what we needed in terms of survival when we came in, and I feel that we're still on track to try and achieve that as long as we continue to perform on a week-to-week basis. And every week we should only start to improve, you know, as a unit in terms of gelling and getting to know each other that wee bit better as a management team and then as a squad of players. So, you know, I'm confident that we've still got enough in the tank to go and get the job done, and we'll just continue to take it 1 game at a time and see where it takes us.
Magic. Cheers, Monty. Have a good day.
Brilliant. Thanks, Martin. Cheers.